Dude, I haven't trusted a fart in days.
What?
I haven't trusted a fart in days.
What? Hey, Moses, dude, come on,
Patrick.
Get on tonight and get on the road. Get out and get out. Get out of town. Get on your horse and get out to town. Get out, just get out and around. Welcome to the Modern Jacks Podcast, episode 72. Before we get into anything, first, a word from our sponsor.
Call JG Wentworth, 877 cash now, 877 cash now, 877 cash now.
We are not really sponsored by JG Wentworth, but we would like to be because we need cash now.
So if you know anybody,
hit us up because we'd like
send
some
them our
cash.
way. Yeah,
So that's the best commercial I see from JG Wentworth in a while. So hit us up, email me at Jesus, I'm sorry boys, I forgot the Gmail. Modern God damn, this is embarrassing. rejectspodcast@33@gmail.com.
We have an email?
exactly.
Yeah, we have an email.
Wow.
Come on, dude.
I forgot we're sponsored by Katy Perry. Remember she sponsored us last week?
Katy Perry did sponsor us. We get free cotton candy and stuff like that.
And wigs.
And what?
Wigs.
Wigs,
Different
yes.
colored wigs. Remember? We have like
Shout
four
out
of
to the
them.
wigs. Anyways, Colton O'Brien to my right,
That'd be me.
Patrick Rowlett to my left.
That'd be me.
Meet in front of you. Shout out to Chill. Couldn't make it today because it's not for Chill.
We miss you, man.
That's for Chill.
We
All
had
right.
so much shit planned for you, Chill. It's ridiculous.
So the XFL is here, and this is the XFL for you people that don't know. The XFL is a new football league that has been created, and it is like a bunch of ex-college players, some ex-NFL players.
I thought you said for a second ex-con players, and I was like,
I'm sure
yeah,
there's some
that's
ex-cons in
probably
there.
some felons
If you
in
beat
there.
your wife in the NFL, you go to the XFL.
That's a good point.
I don't think they allow people that beat their wife either.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do.
I don't know about
I think
that.
you can beat your wife and play in the XFL.
Oh my god.
If Antonio Brown was like, I'm trying to go to the XFL, or OJ
Antonio Brown's
Simpson,
a-
they'd be like, let's get you in here,
Antonio
brother.
Brown's a BITC, bro. They asked him if he would go to the XFL, and he said no.
Yeah, but
Like he's going to get a contract anywhere else for more than
He'll get signed
fucking
next year.
game.
He'll get signed next year,
He's not getting signed next year.
bro.
man, he
He'll
was
get signed
literally one
next
of the
year.
best receivers in the world.
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
you remember
He's
Sean
going to
Marion?
get Colin Kaepernick.
Not Sean Marion. You remember Marion Barber for the Cowboys back in the
Barber
day?
was a beast.
Rumor has it he used to live in a house over there by the Cha-Chas of 287. You know the Cha-Chas.
Oh,
of
I know what you're
287?
talking about. I
You
know
know that
that.
house right next to it? Apparently
Yeah.
he
Off the
lived there.
Coopers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently he lived there.
It's a
and
big ass house right there.
He
across
got
the street.
mad and he threw like a fucking chair out the window, bro.
By the Cha-Chas?
By the Cha-Chas.
Come on.
That's
man.
legend.
Don't
That's rumor has
disrespect
it.
the Cha-Chas.
That Cha-Cha's caught on fire too.
They caught on fire?
Yeah, it was closed for like a year.
It was. It did.
Have y'all watched any XFL games?
Yeah, I've
Absolutely
seen all
not.
of them.
You've seen all... Shut up. You lying?
I work at a huge
That's
bar
true.
that has a huge TV, and
Dude, that's
all the
awesome.
XFL games are on TV, and there's a decent amount of fans actually that come.
I've heard about it because of the talk radio, but
Okay. Yeah,
But
but
yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
if I'm completely honest, I've only seen one game out of the 2 weekends so far that legitimately entertained me, because the point of the league was to
it's like watching high school.
Well, okay, so the reason I
better.
say that is the point of the league was to be more active and interesting than the NFL by the way of scoring, and each team was supposed to be more like it was supposed to be a fourth quarter score as many points as you can type of league. And that's the way that their like rules and fouls and scoring systems are set up with the 1, 2, 3 point after point,
Yeah.
because you can do like a 1 point kick or a 2 point
or the three.
or the 3.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like, it's either been a blowout every game or it just hasn't been entertaining to watch.
I like...
So there's some teams that are the shit and some teams that are just
The
trash.
Dallas Renegades are fucking ass, bro.
I heard.
No, I'm just saying every team is not great, but you got to think about it. They've been playing together for less than 6 months. The whole building has been together for less than 6 months.
The names are kind of like fucking iffy to me, like the Seattle fucking Dragons.
That's like some weird. That's
the-
like some
The
League 3 shit.
DC Defenders. It's like
What's
the Renegades?
Battlehawks? There's a Battlehawks.
Is there a
one.
Battlehawks?
Yeah.
Who's
I think
that?
Renegades
I
is a
forgot.
really good.
Renegades is dope.
Yeah.
Renegades is
But
pretty
every
dope.
time I hear the name Renegades, all I can think about is Renegade. The fucking song.
The symbol's not that cool though. It looks like a little cowboy.
Is it like a little weak?
Looks like a little cowboy kind of.
It's like a cat. It's like an old school Raider Western cowboy.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat? Can you get up and flip that fucking screen?
I can, dude.
Dude, I like the fucking XFL, and I think if this bitch can stay around for a while, I think that'd be dope as shit. Because I like a little bit of football when there's no fucking football.
I ain't mad at extra football.
And like, I think if you give this, so everybody's like, oh, it's gonna fucking end. It's gonna fucking end. He said he's funding it for 3 years.
Yeah.
It has to be quality though, because
I
y'all
think
see what
it's-
happened to the XFL before.
But if you think
I
about
shut on.
it, if you
Yeah,
think
but
about
that
it,
was back in the day. They had the fucking starter jerseys. You know, like. What are we
Okay,
doing?
so if you think about it, and you go to something like England, and there's like the second and third divisions, and they fill stadiums with fans. I mean, they're not huge. They're not Texas Rangers sized stadiums, but they be getting at least like 20K fans to show up to their second or third league.
I mean, look,
soccer
what are you doing in
match.
Seattle? What
But
are you
that's just because that's a different sport, and in Europe,
That's what I'm saying. But
like-
so our football could be the same thing
could
to
be.
that.
But what are you doing? What are you
it
doing?
should be at least.
What are you doing on a Sunday in Seattle when there's nothing? What do you got? You got they have no hockey they got hockey in Seattle. What they got in Seattle?
I don't know.
Seattle.
Now, who fucking cares about hockey though?
Seattle Sounders. They're cold.
That's-
Always soccer.
Yeah,
The
I
soccer
guess, but
team,
like,
that
I
is
mean,
true.
Seattle
They
is,
low-key care about the
it's
Seattle
fucking rain
Sounders.
all the time. It's depressing. They're gonna go see their Seattle Dragons. But have you seen the Houston quarterback?
See,
No.
Houston they're called the Houston something, but this motherfucker, man, it's this black dude, and he is quick, man. He looks like Kyler Murray, but like on steroids.
like
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Bigger, taller,
He's kind of
faster.
famous too.
Oh man,
I
he's
forget his
fucking
name.
good, man. I mean, if you put him, I think if you put this guy in the NFL right now, he'd be just fine.
So you think like people are gonna get recognized from the XFL? and
Very,
go-
very
go-
I
few
think
people.
if this continues for more than 5 years, then this is definitely
I
gonna be
can see that.
It's definitely gonna be a minor league football, which is fucking fine.
What do y'all think about the idea of like how in soccer, the top two or top one in League Two play the bottom in League One, and they trade off places? That's how every soccer league is in Europe.
I mean,
Every single
yeah.
one.
I mean,
So
that'd be
there's
like
a
having the minor leagues for baseball.
They would never
Literally.
yeah.
Well, no, because
you're
minor
saying
league-
relegation
No,
and
relegation. It's not minor
they're
league.
the
it's
Houston
relegation.
Ducks.
Who is?
Is
The
that not what they're
Houston.
called?
Who's the Houston Ducks?
The
No, they're not the
team.
Ducks. They're like a red. They have like an Oilers. They have like the old school Titans Oilers logo. But the logos, some of the logos are kind of fucking whack to me, bro. Like
See, I
the
haven't
New
seen
York.
any of them.
Some of their jerseys are fucking like the Dragons is whack. They have like the Vipers. They're like neon yellow greenish.
I feel like they like try to like stand like it's almost like a wrestling, like WWE kind of like
Well, that
trying
was
to make it
the. I
outstanding.
think that was the route he took the original plan. I don't think that went so fucking well.
Yeah.
But I fuck with the
Yeah.
XFL, man,
I
and it
just
works
haven't
out.
seen any
It works out
games.
perfect for Arlington. You got fucking Texas Live, the Texas Rangers
That's
new
true.
stadium, and then the fucking Dallas Renegades right there, and the Cowboys. It's like, well, what,
You have
what do you
everything
want?
besides
Year
the
round, we got
AAC.
shit going down right here.
I gotta.
That's a good point.
It's a lot of money.
That is,
is
in
a
that
lot of
circle,
money.
like
It is a lot of
circling
money.
It's a lot of money.
couple parking
And they're
lots.
adding. I think like I had one of the planners of Arlington. Like I was talking to him yesterday. He was just like at Texas Live, and he was saying that they're putting like $10.8 billion worth of new buildings within that area that'll all be within like the entertainment district. That's crazy.
Have you ever been to Boston?
No.
Boston.
You go to Boston, man. You go to Fenway. All around the stadium, it's nothing but little pubs and baseball shops. The
Really?
pubs before the games, fucking packed, bro.
Wrecked.
I bet that's
They
a
have a
place to
pub
work.
in center field. It's not even it's a part of the stadium, but they have nothing to do with the stadium. So you walk in this pub, and there's a fence, and the fence is right on the warning track and it's a huge fucking fence. So you're sitting in right field, like right there in the game. You don't have to pay for tickets. You just go in there.
You're shitting me, and
No,
you can look
fucking-
into the game.
You're watching the game. Your game is right here. You're in the outfield. There's only a fence, and the right fielder's right there, and you're just fucking eating your shit.
So,
Drinking beer.
so there could be an almost technical home run. The dude can
It
catch
hits
it,
off
run
the
into
fence.
the fence.
The fence, the dust comes off the fence and lands right in your food.
That's fucking dope.
It's nuts.
That
bro.
is so
It's
crazy.
nuts.
How many seats are right there? Can't be that
It's
many,
only
right?
just tables.
Yeah, but how many tables? Can't be more
Probably
than
like 2 or 3.
Because you probably
So them hoes
But
probably
it's,
cost
it's
some
a
money.
small pub, so like even if you're in the back of the pub, you can still see the
You
game.
think like the same person reserves it every week or what?
I don't know, some asshole comes
first come
every
first
week.
serve at 8 a.m. and
Dude,
just
you
sitting
know
there.
people
I'm
are
they
out
put a
there at
time
8
limit.
a.m.
I'm sure they
for
put
sure.
a time limit. Like you got to get your food and get out. Like it's not.
No way.
Or it's like
Got to.
what they do at live with like you have to at least spend like 1,000 or something.
I still haven't been
That's
to
what I'm
Texas
saying. There's
Live.
only 3 spots though, and that's a whole park.
Like I don't know how big this gate is. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a gate maybe the size of this wall, and like how many people can look through that? Because that pub can't take up that much real estate of the gate. Of
No, it's
Fenway.
not a big. It's not a big. No, the fence,
I have to look this up.
The fence is right here, and then the rest of the bar is like over here.
So Fenway,
It's not the whole fence, and then it's the bar.
Boston. How do you spell Fenway?
FENWAY
Fenway pub,
pub. It should be in left field.
left field.
Yeah.
Oh, I spelled it. I spelled pub.
Oh no,
wrong,
left
guys.
field's the Green Monster. I think it's like left center. Left center, I think.
I'm gonna put outfield.
Yeah,
That's the general idea.
Fenway's badass, man. Boston in general is such good vibes, man. It's such good vibes. We're saving up right now to go to fucking California next year.
nice.
Mm.
I still haven't been to California.
Oh, is it like this?
Let me see. It's the one.
That's one table.
No, that's a big table. They have like small tables.
I can see that. That's pretty dope,
Is that
though.
dope?
That costs a lot of money for that spot, I bet.
Nah, did you just be seated?
Bro, no way.
Okay, so this is with
That's one
okay,
table.
So
Do
this
you know how
is-
many
no, no,
people
no,
call
no. So
every
look at
Sunday
look
for
at
that
picture. This is with people.
Yeah.
That makes more sense because we just saw like the back part.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I bet those people.
But
can't
when
go
I
the
was
whole
there,
game.
it was like
Yeah.
that. There was set tables like around the area. It was
That's
the middle
pretty
of the
sick,
season.
though. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a lot of like.
It's dope. It's a big
Area,
area, right?
You gotta put the picture up on the green screen.
Okay, yeah,
what
right
we're
here.
talking about.
Beep, beep. And let me hear you say,
Like that?
well,
Well,
just like thank you. Just like that. See what I'm saying?
Now think of like that's your rail bar, like
Yeah.
how at live at the rail. That's basically what that is. So you can fit a couple amount of people.
So I'm saying
That's
that ball
pretty
that
sick.
ball hits the fence, that does go right in your face.
That is the dopest thing I've ever seen.
I'll drink it still.
no, man. If
Think about watching a fucking
dog
sports game
and
At dinner.
and it's there.
At
I
dinner.
want to say Miami. It's either Miami or Arizona. The Miami baseball team, the outfield has a swimming pool in the outfield, so you can swim. Like you can be in the pool and have be in like the swimming pool and watch the fucking game.
You could bring
Wait,
just
please.
bring swim shorts.
Yeah, just fucking chill out and fucking watch the game.
Miami, bro.
Are you looking that up too?
No.
Oh,
One time, me and Patrick went to Miami, like before all of our friends.
I would love to go to Miami.
And it was for.
I remember when y'all went. I fucking Nick was Snapchatting and
Yeah,
shit.
Craziest. Me and Colton had the
Nicholas-
greatest night.
we went
Is that what
on.
for Rolling Loud?
Yeah, we went on Ocean Boulevard the day before our friends got there.
It's
and,
not
uh,
Ocean Boulevard. It's
Ocean Drive.
Ocean Drive.
Yeah, but pretty much me and Pat just went to the beach and then we stayed on the beach and we ended up going to these like bars right here, but me and Patrick both were not 21. We were 20, about to turn 21, and we didn't have fake IDs or nothing. So we just kept on going into every bar we tried, and like they kept IDing us, and we had this one guy who finally gave us these margaritas that said they were like $28 each, like ridiculous amount.
Fat ass size.
Bro,
of
they
your
come
face
out, they're
margarita.
literally the size of your head.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I didn't ask for you guys IDs." Oh,
Holding
and
the margaritas.
no, we were already drinking them whenever he came
gave
back.
us to us. All right, y'all got your IDs?
Yeah, and then
Oh fuck.
yeah, he was like, "Fuck, all right, we'll just pay and get out." But he had brought us these 2 free shots that he didn't tell us what they were, and I took it and I threw it in my margarita, and Patrick took the shot straight up, and he was like, "Oh, that vodka's gross," and I just like threw the whole shot of vodka in my margarita and fucked the whole thing up because.
We was
water
litty
and shit.
titty. We was smoking in front of cops that night.
I know.
like,
I remember seeing Ozzy, a fucking picture of Ozzy like this with a blunt in his mouth, and the cops right here, and he's like this.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
Ocean Drive is no joke. We
Yeah.
heard. I think it was like the another day we were just walking through the city. We would keep passing these. It would be on Ocean Drive, so you kind of like walk through the same area.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept passing these like thug ass people, and I kept at one point there was like they talking about this dude they saw who had a Rolex, and they're about to go rob him.
Oh yeah, we did see that.
Like we just overheard them talking about. We're like, okay, that's where we took our wallet. This is Miami. This is legit. Like we literally cannot fuck around out here. You
We
gotta
just walked around on the streets not being able to drink. We went into a gas station and bought a bottle that didn't ID us because you can buy like liquor from the gas station there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's true. You just
fucking-
got away with shit.
Well, fellas, we're way past time.
Damn.
I think we're good to go.
Nice. I like it.
This is episode 72 Modern Six Podcast. I'm Nick.
This is Colton.
Patricio.
And thank you for watching. We'll see ya
Next week.
See you, place.
next week.